Hell
love
yeah.
that mix.
Geronimo, you started this shit off right. Welcome to episode 92 of the No Filter Motherfucking Family Podcast. My name is Taj LaRock, a.k.a. Mr. No Filter.
What's going on, everybody? A1, a.k.a. Mr. Waistline.
Hi, good night. It's Miss Homegirl Lou, a.k.a. Mrs. No Filter, a.k.a. what the hell of a week I had, a.k.a. guys, what's going on?
Good night. It's DJ Geronimo in the house. What's happening, everybody?
That's what's up. Yeah, I like
first
that mix.
Things first.
Oh, I've already been drinking, so sorry.
I haven't drank all week. I've been a good boy.
Run to, and you're not drinking with us? Mia, what's going on?
I just finished drinking.
Good. What's good?
First of all, it's not Run Tune no more. It's Ras Tune. Cheers.
Oh, I get my drink. I'm sorry. My drink is coming. Giovanni's getting me my drink.
Okay.
Take another one when you're ready.
Maybe.
It's nothing like drinking a Corona in Hawaii. I just don't know. That's just a good taste.
Yeah.
The good feeling.
Yes, there is. It's called drinking vodka in Orlando. Yo, so I really want to start with Lou, but hey, Boogie, talk to us, man, because this Hawaii shit. Talk to us, man. What's going on? How's your week?
Well, I haven't got actually surfing this week. It's actually been a pretty tough. Been a pretty tough week. My best friend's father, who was kind of like a second uncle to me, he wound up dying on Sunday from cancer. So, just really been supporting the family on that. So everything's kind of been on shutdown. Just been around the family, making sure everybody's good. Besides that, work. Man, I tell you, if it wasn't for Men's Fellowship and trying to better myself as a person, people can really test you. I'll just say that. So with that being said, just know your self-value when it comes to life. Know your self-value when it comes to the people you surround yourself with, because there are those who want to take advantage of you, and you just got to be conscious of it. And, I feel like I could have scooped down to another level, but I got bigger goals than dealing with that. So that's just really where I'm at.
Facts. Lou.
Yeah.
You want to tell us about this week you had?
So hi everyone. It all started, right? No, honestly, I had like a pretty decent week, but business is booming, yay! And I have a new project, yay! And I think I'll disclose my new project when I probably next week. I think next week.
You have to drink before the show started, Lou. That's what I want to know.
For me?
Yeah.
I literally just got home. I went to my favorite store in the whole entire world, Total Wine, and I got beer. I got Ray Nephew. I even got one of those cute little freezy drinks. I don't know. I was in there for a good 45 minutes just because. I only just had that one shot. I'm just full of energy.
That's what's up.
I'll be knocked out real soon. It's okay.
We'll catch up.
I'll be gone soon, real soon.
Hey, let me just jump in real quick, Lou. I personally have not actually had them yet, but from what I understand, the eggs that come from Lou's chickens is fire.
Aww.
Please resume.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Love eggs, Lou. They were delicious.
Oh, thank you. Yay.
Whoever thought that something that came out something's ass to taste so good. Go ahead.
No further comments on that one because I can go so left. Oh boy.
Oof, my bad.
Geronimo?
DJ Geronimo, how was your week, brother?
Same old, man. I'm just happy it's Thursday. I get to see some of you people that I only get to see once a week and enjoy good conversation. So my week has been good. No complaints. Who gives a shit if you got complaints anyway, right? So, That's it. But I'm ready to get this shit popping. You know, I was tired earlier, but you know, hearing a little music give me a little life. So let's make use of it before it goes away again, huh?
No doubt.
Yo,
No doubt.
before you end that note, when you were playing that like alternative rocks and the hip, like that brought me back into like my skateboarding days, my rollerblading days. Like that just was like dirt
The Run
biking.
DMC, the walk.
Yeah, man.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Yep.
So,
Yeah.
Mr. No Filter, how was your week, brother?
It was okay. I've been tired all week. Can't sleep still. Not the worst news, but I got some bad news about somebody I really care about. So I'm just kind of standing on the edge, waiting to see what happens. You know what I mean? Other than that, life is as good as it's going. You know, life is good. You know, everything's rolling along. Got another shot poured. It's Thursday. I get to see my peoples. You know, run to and jump back in. You know, after a long time of not fucking with us, we ain't gonna chastise them. We're just happy to see it.
Nah. My job site changed. I start later now. I wake up at 5 o'clock instead of 4 o'clock now. So,
Bro,
Yeah,
nobody's
man.
we know besides the job, we know what else you got going on. At least I know what else you got going on. I know you're a busy man and don't get a lot of sleep.
yeah, I barely
Yeah,
get sleep, man.
We'll talk about that offline, but definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I love your little cooking hat.
That's not a cooking hat.
I know.
I'm not here, bro.
I'm fucking with him.
Nah, that's one of them bonnets that women go to sleep with.
Why did I laugh now?
Because you love us and we love you.
I love y'all too, man, for real.
All right. So I got the
Besides that, before we run, y'all want to do it again? I mean, shit, I ain't had a drink all week. Mia should have a drink by now.
Let me organize a drink for myself then. Yeah.
I'm already on my second.
I'll wait a second.
I have it. I sure do have it.
Damn right,
It is-
Siobhan. That's a real drink. That's not wine this week.
No, this is a whole adult woman drink. That's what
Shit, I'm gonna ask you how your week was.
And this is number 3 for me. So
shit.
yeah.
Oh, so we're gonna have fun tonight.
Right?
I'm going to try to be on my best behavior as I always am.
Why?
Exactly. That's
Why?
You do realize it's Thursday night, right? It's the No Filter
realize.
Family Podcast.
And nobody
People
wants
just
to
get
hear that.
uncomfortable with my truth, man. So I have to tune it back a little bit.
No, nobody here cares. Oh, there's one place you can say what the fuck you want.
Did we drink our drink yet?
No, we're waiting on Run 2, but I think he went to Barbados to get the rum.
Yo, when y'all start talking,
He go and make the rum too. He was making it.
I'm getting my shot, guys. I'm getting my shot.
Don't
Luna,
you
you're
know
not
when you
drinking
say
with us?
shot,
He has to go out to the yard and take it from the barrel. He makes his own rum. Jerome said, fuck it, I'm gonna just pour another
Martin,
shot.
where's your pum juice?
Luna, what's your drink?
Wait, what? Who? Pom juice? Who?
Pum punch.
No, Andre doesn't talk about pum juice till we reach after dark.
Come on, my God.
You when you ready? Yeah.
Andre, is pum juice or pum punch? Which one?
I drink both.
One's good for your spirit, other one's good for your mouth.
One that's on your beard. You don't believe me? Look at A1.
Well, guess what? I deliver both. I deliver both. So that's just what that is. It's okay.
Oh,
Well,
gosh.
Relax. Look, Josh, watching this.
Okay. Andre said he don't claim juice. I don't believe him. Just because he don't claim it, don't mean it don't happen him.
Andre said in pum juice.
No, he's selling pum punch. He's harvesting pum juice. It's like coconut water.
Andre, you know we love you, man.
All day.
All day. So y'all ready to run with it?
Yeah.
I got my shoes on.
Oh, fuck.
I already got the topic in the group.
What are the pros and cons of just fucking? Like no attachments, nothing. You're just fucking. Luna, fix your face. You leaned into the camera.
can't. I gotta work on my poker face. I swear I do.
That poker face.
That's the first question.
That is the first question. Siobhan, what are the pros and cons of just fucking with no attachments whatsoever? Excuse me,
I
Mia.
don't know. You know what? I don't know. The reason, listen, I'm on a whole different level of sex. So I don't really understand the fucking with no attachments. I haven't done that in a very, very long time. So I don't really understand that concept.
Yo, you should have seen Run Tune's face when he was like, fuck? Like, what do you mean? No,
What do you mean? This is
you
the
fuck
thing.
with attachments?
I absolutely do. I do fuck with attachments, and it's actually really, really good. It's really good. It's mind blowing, actually. It is.
What, sex with attachments?
Yeah.
It's so bad. The shit muted her by itself.
No, I unmute myself. Yeah, it muted me, and I unmute myself back.
Nobody muted you. No, I'm holding my phone. Nobody muted you.
I saw that too. I saw
This shit muted yourself. It muted you.
No, I know, right? I know, right? No, I don't understand the concept of. Not even I don't understand. I don't necessarily think that it is. That it's and once again, it's my opinion, only my opinion. But I don't see the purpose of sex without attachment.
What? Oh, you don't see the purpose?
No, I don't.
Hey, she made me. I felt like you don't see they purpose. I became VI like a motherfucker.
And this is why, this is why I don't see the purpose. I don't see the purpose because I just. Well, and it could just be because I have a weird thing where I have an issue with fluids, and it might be a control thing for me where I like to know exactly what I'm getting into. I don't know if that's what it is.
I got you. I'm with you, girl. I understand where you're coming from with that.
But to me, the way I view sex it's such a, hey, no, put it down. It's such like an energy connecting type of thing. It's an intimacy type of thing that there has to be attachments involved for me to get what I'm looking for in a sexual connection. So for me to just have sex with someone without any type of connection, it's almost like, it's like I'm having somebody masturbate me. For what? I can do that shit myself. If there's no connection, I can just go ahead and get that done. I don't necessarily see the purpose of it. No, I understand that everybody else does it, but I'm just talking about to satisfy my needs. Right. That's just not necessarily what I'm looking for.
So if you don't have a connection, there's just no sex?
I don't. Yeah, I don't do that. I'm good. I'm good. This is the thing. The way I look at it is, not everybody that come and window shop should have access to me. And not everybody should be able to come and window shop.
We didn't say you're sleeping around. We said you're fucking. You can be fucking one person.
I'm good.
You can be fucking with one person for 3 years, but
after 3 years of fucking somebody, you get attached.
Let me tell you something. Here's what I do know, right?
It's called vasopressin and oxytocin, and that happens scientifically.
I can tell you this. Here's what I do know. You're not allowed to speak on this show no more because my girlfriend's gonna leave me for you. You keep talking that shit. She likes to hear.
Tell your girlfriend I love her too, boo.
Sylvia gonna leave my ass. She'll be like, "Fuck this. I'm going to meet her."
Sylvia, I love you. It's okay, boo. I got your back.
She just sent me a message that says, "Mia speaks to my soul." Fuck me. Fine, go meet her. I'm gonna go fuck with no attachments.
So I think
that is my opinion.
I think there's a difference. I think there's a difference when you're older versus younger. Meaning if you're searching for a relationship. So there's a purpose of sex with no attachments. If you're in your earlier stage or you just really don't want to commit to anyone, versus when you're trying to actually court a woman and actually try to grow. So I think there's different levels. I mean, when I'm in my single days, I ain't trying to get attached. I want to be free. There's understanding that you're not the only person I'm talking to. So I think that there's a lot of dudes that are just not honest with females, and they'll sell a notion like you're the only person I'm talking to when they either got other women on the background, but give a woman an opportunity. So that's just my thoughts.
Hold on though, but I don't think that's an age. I don't think that's an age thing. I know people young who wanted to have it. That's how they deal with.
I would agree with you.
I don't think it's an age thing.
I would agree with you. I don't think it's age.
I was in my earlier 40s, and I didn't want any attachments.
Well, I think it also depends on where you're at in that phase of life, you know. So for me personally, I came out of a divorce, so I didn't want any attachments. I wanted to just basically live my life. And not saying I wanted to hurt anybody, but I came from a divorce, so I didn't want to commit to anyone. So I just think that it depends on what phase you are in your life.
So I agree that I don't think it's necessarily an age thing. I do think it has to do with where you are in your life. But what I do want to add to that is a lot of times we go into these situations and we say, oh, this is what my intention is. Your intention is what your intention is, but that's not necessarily what happens. You may catch feelings. The other person may catch feelings. They may go into it not knowing that's or not expecting that or not planning that, but that's what ends up happening. Another thing that I want to bring in is soul ties. Y'all know that I'm on this whole energy thing. I'm always on energy and how they're soul ties. So even if there's not necessarily an emotional attachment, what happened?
Jerome, don't even say it.
Say anything. Jerome, don't say it. Don't even think it.
I sit on here waiting my turn. Don't worry.
Don't even think it. Don't even think it. But once again, so even though there's not a connection that you think, there is a soul tie that is formed, and people don't think about that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna mute myself right now and let somebody else talk.
Let's get some ladies in the building. So Lou, what's your thoughts?
No. Hold on.
Okay.
I can't hold on. So yes, my darling, there is something like what you say, soul ties, where there's certain people that you're connected to, that no matter what happened in your life, no matter where you end up in life, you always tied to that one person, even though y'all not together, right? By the end of the day, fuck all that. Watch this. Prostitution.
They have a shit ton of soul ties.
Hold on. What? Say that again?
You said prostitution, right? They have a shit ton of soul ties.
It's called money.
That's more like fish line hook to them, because trust me, right? Them ain't tied to nobody. You might tie to them, but they ain't tied to you.
Facts.
And the thing is that's the thing, bro. You got people that just need to bust a nut. You got male or female.
Called masturbation.
No, unless you're masturbating in somebody or you know what I'm saying? Because they need that physical contact, they need that physical action, and masturbation sometimes just don't do it for them, so they have to get somebody. And on top of that, there's you may be a little older than me, so your generation may have seen things a little bit different from.
Nah, y'all about the same age.
Hang on, what you mean? I may be a little older than you.
Because you're so wise. You're so wise. I just.
You know what? That was a good cut. I almost bust your ass for that statement. How old are you? Let's get that dirty.
I'm 43.
Well, I just turned 40. I'm Mr. Sue.
Okay. Well, my apologies.
I just turned 40.
With your wisdom,
Age
I just
before
assume.
beauty.
With your wisdom, I just assume you was older than me because you are incredibly.
I know. Thank you very much. Look at all you. Okay, you get some.
I'm actually impressed.
You see, smart enough.
Yes, you are. But anyway, like I was saying, people don't. There are people. And maybe because you are not that type of person, you may not be able to understand. But there are people that has no attachment. There are people that have casual sex, especially young people. Guys would prefer no attachment, especially the younger ones. So a lot of the times, unless the girl have really, really, really good performance, like there's no attachment. You know, if she's not attached, she's not attached. There's no attachment. People perform, they do their thing, and they go about their way. They even live as friends, right? Now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I'm not saying it doesn't
Right.
happen.
Okay,
I am agreeing that it happens. It does
Uh-huh.
happen, especially in the young
it
kids
happens a
coming up.
lot.
For example, my eldest is 20 right now, so I'm hearing
Mhm.
more of this that I'm comfortable hearing.
Mhm.
But I'm just saying that my sex life has evolved and it has just been more fulfilling when there is a connection. So what I'm saying is I don't necessarily understand that concept because it
Right.
almost doesn't make sense.
To
It's
you,
almost like the risk is not worth the reward for me in terms of dealing with somebody with no attachment because there's no point to it for me.
right? Well, there's also the curiosity factor, right? You see somebody, they're attractive, and the first thing well, for some people, they wonder like, mm, especially if it's in a party where you see somebody dancing and they look like they could perform it in the bed. Now
Not this coconut.
they pique your curiosity. So now you
Not
trying
this
to find
coconut.
out.
I am so not easily impressed. You have no idea.
Oh
Somebody, I am no. You have to come better than that.
Right. But
I am
I
not.
but
I'm not
okay.
All
easily
you have to do is
impressed.
come.
No, you're not like that, man. Listen, no. I am
But
not easily impressed
all
at
right.
all. It is.
But
I'm a
you're
tough
speaking from a
cookie.
personal perspective. You're
Correct.
speaking from your perspective, your personal
But
experience.
that's the only perspective I can speak on. I can't speak on anybody else's
And fair,
perspective.
fair enough. Fair enough. And we're talking about the pros and cons of it, right? So you bring up a very important part of I would consider to be a con because there's attachment. Eventually, attachment is created or it comes to be because over time, let's say you've been fucking somebody for 3, 8, 7, whatever amount of years.
Mhm.
Of course, naturally,
It always comes up.
somebody's
Mhm.
gonna build an
Somebody's gonna
attachment
get
to that.
attached, no matter what the intention is going into
Right.
it.
Right.
And
So
that was my point from the beginning.
right. So that would be a con, right? The pros
Mhm.
would be that you know people get to get their rocks off on both sides. You know what I mean? And they don't have to do it themselves. They got help. So I mean, in my opinion, that's how it is. I mean, I do believe that when you have a connection with somebody, the sex is most definitely better. But I definitely think that even let's take for a single person that's not interested in being in a relationship,
Oh shit.
Oops, sorry.
and them doing their thing, it works for them. It works for them. So that's one of the pros of casual sex. And a lot of the times, actually, another con is the disappointment because your curiosity is piqued so much, and then especially if there's somebody that you work so hard to fuck, and then the fuck was disappointing. It's like that's another con. So anyway,
Because brother, you can't take back you can't take back your fuck.
you can't take
can't.
back a bad fuck.
So then my question is this: why do you think there is such a determination to go ahead and have that fuck with that person?
Is to satisfy your curiosity.
No, it's because that testosterone is boosting, and you
Okay.
lose interest as soon as you have sex.
Bullshit.
I
Not
don't think that.
How
necessarily.
you trying
I
to? You can't
disagree.
tell me about
Alright.
me.
I don't think
if
I'm
the
telling you all
if
about
the-
science, but what is what it is.
the
Nah,
interest is
no,
lost
I
if the
can
sex is
speak
bad.
just like you spoke for you. I can speak for me. If the box
Mhm.
is good, I didn't lose interest.
Right. If that's it. If the sex is bad, then yeah. So you're
No,
gonna
if the
lose
box is good and you've chased long enough, then what happens is your vasopressin has kicked in, and that's why you're still there. It's not because your
Don't make me have
testosterone
to
is
use
causing you to
science
fall.
against you because
It's
that's what
not
you're trying to throw at
because
us.
it's not because your testosterone is letting you pursue anymore. It's because your vasopressin is kicked in, and now
Mhm.
you're emotionally bonded. That's why.
You can
I
try
don't
to
know
use
about
your
that.
science.
That
fuck
is
will
just
not
what
work
it
here.
is.
No,
I
it's
don't
not.
know
That
But
is
it's
about
what
not
it
always.
is.
So everybody's the same.
If everybody's not the same, but there are some
Okay.
general components
Mhm.
that are just what it is. So if, for example, you go ahead and you have sex,
Mhm.
if you have sex if a guy has sex, and I'm trying to just stay here because I'm on drink number 3 and my drinks have been doubles.
Have another
So
one.
There we go. We're with you.
So if, for example, a woman goes ahead and she has sex with a man before he has bonded to her and her oxytocin is released, then what happens is she will get bonded to him substantially faster than he would be with her. So what will happen is that's when you find that the women are clingy, and that's when you find that they're just up your ass and they love you so much and they just want to be with you and they just get stalkerish crazy.
Okay.
But if you find that she's held out enough for you to go ahead and pursue her, and you don't have to pursue her exclusively, but pursue her enough that you can get somewhat bonded. By the time you have sex with her, your vasopressin is released. Once that is released, then at some point you have some sort of emotional connection with her, and you yourself don't even realize that's what it is. So it may not even necessarily because the box is good. It's just because your vasopressin has you bonded with this person, and you're more bonded possibly than she might be.
So how many people does your vasopressin allow you to be bonded to?
You can be bonded with as many people as
because the box
to have that time. It has
because
nothing
the
to do with the
vasopressin
box.
telling me the box
It has
good.
nothing to do with the box. It has to do with your
Trust me, I put some
release.
vasopressin inside them already.
You cannot have no damn vasopressin inside you.
I listen. I mean, I believe in science, but
There is a science to this.
But the thing is, okay, so I'm loaded up with vasopressin or whatever it is that you're talking about, right? And now this chick wants to be in a relationship with me, and I don't want to be in a relationship with her. What's the explanation behind that?
Okay, so if you want to be in a relationship with her, a lot of times,
be in a relationship.
Well, then your vasopressin hasn't. Then you haven't released vasopressin. If you
But
don't
I
want
want
to be in a
to
relationship with
continue
her.
fucking her though.
No, but I get what you're saying. I get exactly what you're saying. You do want to continue fucking her
because the sex is good.
I'm not saying that the sex is not good, but what I'm saying is if you have the vasopressin and it's released, then that's when you're bonded to her. That's what I'm saying. So that's what causes you to continuously pursue her. Now, if she doesn't have any boundaries for you to have to adhere to, then you're gonna just keep getting away with what you're getting away with.
Well, my only issue with that is that I've been around in the 90s. And that don't make sense in the 90s, bro, because
why does it make sense in the 90s?
If you remember what the 90s was like, a lot of sex took place, a lot of young pregnancies took place, and that's where the whole no dad thing came into being. Like it was funny.
Because a lot of women were having sex a lot faster than they should have been.
Right. But I'm
wait,
just
wait,
Geronimo,
who decides
in them days?
Geronimo, hold on. Who decides how fast a person's supposed to have sex?
What happened? Repeat that. I didn't hear you.
That's a different show. That's a different show.
But who's supposed to decide how soon a woman's supposed to have sex?
Nobody decides that, but the
that's
woman
what
and
you
the
said.
man
Because they had sex too soon.
No, because a lot of times when they go into these sexual situations, and not all the time, sometimes they just want sex too, going into it. But a lot of times they go into the sexual situation, they may say, you know what, I'm going into it and I'm going to just show this guy how I'm such a fantastic fuck that he'd want to be with me. He'd want to be with me and he would choose me. And a lot of times women go ahead and they base their value on how great they can fuck. That's how I'm gonna tie him. I'm gonna hook him. And that's what a lot of people thought, which is I think one of the reasons why, like Jerome said, the 90s were the way they were, because a lot of girls, I think, and it's not even that they were doing anything wrong. I think around that time, women were just getting into their sexuality. We had, social media coming in, MySpace was coming in, and all of that stuff, and I think women were just getting comfortable with, in that space. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is if you're going into trying to get into a serious relationship with someone as a woman, having sex immediately will most likely not put you in a position to bond with the person if that's what you're looking for. That's what I'm saying. That's it. I can't hear you. No filter, I can't hear you.
Oh no,
My
Jerome
bad.
was
I was
talking.
saying I want to hear what Run Tune got to say. If he feels like speaking on it.
I mean, Dr. Maya was right, actually.
Yo, I'm gonna name you DJ Vassaprin.
Yo, listen, half the words she called, I can't even spell it. I asked Alexa can't even spell it for me. I mean, y'all kind of know my mind frame. Casual sex to me is always good, you know. Yeah, that's a winner for me. Because like when you get tied up, that causes too much confusion. Like take your fuck and go, you know. Like that's always better. Take the prick and go. When feelings get caught up and everything is like, some people are just not ready to put their life with another person's life, because they would come into that person's life and fuck it all the way up. And I'm a good witness. So that's my testimony. They will come in and you smooth sailing, cruising good. And here they come with a fucking rocky water boat and just fucking up the whole shit. So I rather casual sex. That's just me. For me, I mean, don't get me wrong. Sex with a connection is always good. At the end of the day, it's good, but it's so rare. So it's like a roll of the dice, you know, like playing roulette. When it hit good, it hit good. But when it hit bad, it hit really, really bad. And most of them hit bad. Okay, that's all I gotta say. When it hit bad, which is most of the time, it hit bad. So that's why I rather the casual sex, take the quick and go. You know, tie up thing.
So when you say bad, sorry, DJ Drama. When you
Go
say
ahead.
bad, when it hits bad, what do you mean by that?
I don't understand your question.
That's personal.
Oh, okay.
Hey, yo.
Never mind.
You say
Yo.
when it's bad, it's bad. So what do you mean by that?
When it's bad, I mean like it's not everybody's ready to enter your life. Everybody that you date is not ready to enter your life. That's who you're dating. Kind of like you weed out the bad route. You know, you gotta experience until you hit the right one. You know, so I'm getting kind of sidetracked. That liquor. Anyway, but that's why I rather casual sex, because, like I said, it's not everybody's ready to enter into your life. You could be smooth sailing and the wrong person enters into your life and just fuck it all up just because the vaccine protein, whatever, starts kicking in.
Vasoprine.
Vasoprine.
Yo, hold on, Runson, hold on. Alexa.
It's Vasoprine.
Hold on. Give me one second. Give me 1 second.
Spell it in the chat.
Yo, hold on. Everybody stop. Give me a second. Alexa, spell Vasoprine.
Vertebrae is a form of the noun vertebra.
No, I don't know.
Alexa, shut up.
Check this out. Check this out. To be honest with y'all, Alexa, mute Alexa. To be honest with you, right? Most men, if you give them an opportunity, they'll never even get into a relationship. So that Vasoprine thing is real short-lived because they don't even want a relationship, right? Mostly what they want is sex. The attachment, all that shit. A lot of men, they a lot of the times they get stuck. It's not even that they want to be where they is. They just get stuck. They fucking this chick. They thinking everything going good. They thinking it's casual sex. They think that they got something good going, and next thing you know, they're in a relationship. They don't even know how. So go ahead, unmute yourself because I know you have a lot to say, Miss Rock.
Yo, but
Dr.
Geronimo,
Rock.
we need to spread the love and
Yes,
like
let's get other people involved. My bad.
Lou got notes.
Oh shit.
She looked like she been writing. She been writing.
You're always right.
Yeah, I'm always right. So I just want to say, like, views and opinions on this show with our viewers does not represent us, the host. Like, everyone is due to their opinion. So no, there's no right or wrong answer, again, to this type of question. But I just want to get it out the way part. Like, there are some women in the world who can fuck just to fuck and wouldn't put you out if you was in a fire with their last piece of drink. Like, at all. So, like, and then, I mean, some people don't know how to separate feelings. I'm just touching on, like, some of the stuff that you guys mentioned. But, like, the pros and cons, though, I don't know how to put them, but I put, like, for pro, like, you know, like, you can feed your urge. Don't knock it till you try it. Maybe you're finding yourself. You're living in the moment. Not just young people do this. I just want to say that because I am in the younger side of everyone else here, I believe. But it's not just a young thing. People change. Maybe they decide that they want to try something new and then they can't try it with their partner. And then maybe they have that open type of relationship where it's just a fuck thing. You just want to do this, but I'm not cool with that, but go somewhere else and go do it. And then I think on the con side of, I don't know, what I had on the con side is, yeah, maybe your partner isn't into it. The same thing, leading to cheat. You don't want to do that or whatever. There's no future, no commitment. But with the commitment, it's a little weary because, like, you could be committed to someone you're just fucking and just saying, like, I'm only fucking this other person aside from my partner. There's nobody else. Not that you're attached to that person, but it's like a business transaction. Listen, give me the fuck, give me the nut. That's just what we're doing. But just you and I are doing that on the side of what I have over here. And it's an agreement. When you can come to an agreement in your own relationship, anything is fucking possible. That's pretty much it.
Wait, you flipping pages.
Yeah, because, like, I wrote it wrong and I just wanted to make sure. Maybe your part. Yeah. I pretty much, that was really all I had. But pros and cons, I don't personally, I don't like hearing the young shit about it. Like, oh, younger people do this, younger people do that. There's a whole bunch of older motherfuckers in the world that is nowhere where they're supposed to be, technically, and younger people are fucking dominating in certain areas. But I do understand where, you know, if you're talking about a whole livelihood and, like, you know,
more prevalent.
You're a big man, you're a big woman, and you're doing things, yeah, maybe fucking with a younger person, it wouldn't work. And, you know, you're just free of life. You do no responsibility. You have nobody to tag on to. Who fucking knows? But I don't like the young talk. That's all I'm saying.
All right, but I because I'm trying to understand what you're saying there, because I'm not, like, whether they're fucking with a young person, a person their age, or whatever. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is that it's more prevalent in the younger people. We're not saying that somebody's choosing a younger person or an older person's choosing a younger person. We're just saying that it's more prevalent in younger people.
Okay.
Because you'll never keep up.
I get that, but how about, yeah, you know what? Maybe younger people are, you know, they're fucking around and no commitments with nobody. But guess what? When they get older, at least they've done experience what it is that they kind of want out in life. Like, all right, I know.
But nobody's saying it's wrong, though. Nobody's saying anything's wrong with it.
No, I know. There's no right or wrong.
Right. No, but because it sounds like you're defending them.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
But in a way, yeah, because I know I'm the younger person around here. But I'm just like, no, because especially when I hear, like, oh no, you know, men are, you know, they get more attached, or women get more attached. Like, yo, everyone's an individual. There's a whole bunch of, you would never know about certain people until you're in that situation.
No, I'm saying that people get attached differently.
Right. But some people don't get
what I'm saying is
generally
people get attached differently. And I'm not disputing that. So I'm not talking for everybody. I'm just talking about generally. And I'm not saying it's wrong either. Understand me clear. I'm not saying that it's wrong that you just want to experience something new, like you said. I'm not saying that's wrong either, because you may say, you know what? I am sick of these motherfucking men. They're getting on my nerves. I want to go try some shit out. My man's dick doesn't get hard. I want to try some shit out. You could say, whatever space you're in, I'm not saying that there's not, like that's an issue. I was just talking about generally. I'm just talking about generally how the attachments work. And a lot of times women go into these relationships or they go into these situations not planning to get attached, but because their oxytocin will kick in before the Vasopressin, they'll say, okay, I'm going into this transaction, and then they get feelings when they thought they were not going to get feelings. And that's why their feelings end up getting hurt.
But
I wasn't touching into the science part of things. I was real general,
sorry.
like, hey, go ahead.
I wanted to make sure that Jerome, you know why I'm laughing?
No.
Did you see Tune
you laughing?
Pretty Lucian's comments?
No, I didn't.
Yo, Tune. Pretty Lucian asked, why you looking into the camera like somebody, Antina? So I didn't mean to kill the vibe, but that was hilarious.
That was funny. I'm trying to find the message.
Sorry, continue. That was hilarious.
Well, that's all I got.
So here's my one little issue with what everybody has said. Well, Lou, I think you touched on it, but nobody's talked about the pros and the cons.
Good. I maybe not have touched on all of them, but I touched on some of it.
Yeah. No, Jerome,
I talked about a con. I said that there is a feeling that there is no attachment. However, people get soul ties. I talked about a con that I thought was a con. I did bring that up.
Go ahead, Tune.
I did say the pros.
And the pro is that you get somebody to masturbate.
I guess you're right. I just feel like we're all getting stuck on this vasopressin and releasing and why
that vasopressin got me fucked up.
I did say the pros. Well,
no, you're right.
It's not no straight shot one type of pros or that. It's what benefits you, the person, the individual. I say basically like the pro would be that some people are not ready to enter into your life because take your prick and go, because if you stay, you're just gonna fuck up my life. So to me, that's the pro. I just didn't hit on the cons, the bad part.
You're right.
That's a pro if you ask me.
Valid point. That's a very valid point.
So I didn't so much care to dwell on the other side, you know.
Yeah. So what I also want to do is we got a lot of commentaries in the group section. So I don't know if I'm saying it right, but Rasputin.
Yes, Rasputin.
Rasputin. You mind talking on the conversation since you got a lot of information?
He's Dominican Russian.
Oh, nice.
Rasputin might be at work and can't talk.
Okay, no problem.
Yo, dog, I'm free. I'm free. What's good?
What's good, brother?
Shit, man, talking some shit.
Oh Lord!
Saki vibes lost.
What happened?
Nah, I mean, I say Saki vibe.
Muela.
Right, c'est bon. So, shit. I mean, like I say earlier, I said that obviously it's better with attachment, but that's not the question. It's pros and cons of no strings, casual sex. The pros is you fuck, and that's always a good thing. Because I have an uncle that say a man that eat good and eat bad eat twice. But the con is, if somebody catches a vibe or and one person just steady with the no attachment. I mean, there can be cons to it, or maybe that person have a significant other and you didn't know. That can be bad as well, obviously, for that person. But you know what I mean? So, really that's it. I mean, unless someone get attached or someone that's already attached is upset by the fact that, I guess if the person horning on their head, but fuck, you know what I mean? I mean, sex is, sex is sex. Like I say, never had a sex that I would have thrown completely away. So I can't really say, but I would prefer the attachment thing. But again, that's not the question.
I can dig it.
But yeah, I mean, like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like the pros are the pros. It's sex. It's good.
Is that the only pro? Is that because it's sex?
Is that the only pro? Well, I mean, shit. As a young or whatever middle-aged man, or how, as a man, I appreciate the company of a young lady. So that's a pro. I like to be in the company of a woman. So that's cool. And then Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know what other pro it can be. I mean, if you just talking about no strings attached, unless it's like I mean, the other pro could be like that's just what you want. Like you just got so much going on in your life. Your life's so busy, you ain't got time to be dealing with that. Like you focus on where you're trying to get in life, and you're just trying to and get something off your chest. So yeah, that's the next pro as well because relationships is work, man. Take it from a motherfucker that know right now. I'm an expert. That shit is some fucking work. It ain't nothing nice. And to say that you can just fuck and not have to deal with nothing, if that's what you're looking for, then yeah, that's obviously. You know what I mean? I think someone said it best in earlier in the comments. One person's pro is another person's con. Like some people might not be comfortable with, just going and taking a fuck or giving a fuck and then nothing, you know what I'm saying, come behind it. So, one person might be like, damn, this is exactly what I need. And another person be like, I need this and a little bit more. You know what I mean? So, circumstances alter cases.
And don't have no right in our races.
All right.
So we definitely appreciate your input. We also see Mrs. Sweeney and Pretty Lucian. Any of you ladies want to talk on the topic?
I imagine not.
Yes.
That would be a negative on my part.
I was gonna say I have no real input. I have no experience in this arena.
Oh gosh, that is hilarious. Well, we are coming up to.
I actually do. Hold on. So,
yes, sir.
Because I've been single for over 10 years. I just say 10 years because I can't remember the rest. All right, and I was not having sex for over 10 years. Actually, it was quite the opposite, and there was no attachment, nowhere in them 10 years. So, what happened? What's the name? Miss Rock, explain the oxy. What is it? What's the word?
Vasopressin.
The vasopressin. Well, I guess I didn't have any.
Vasopressin.
You're right. Where was in the 10 years or over them 10 years? She ain't listening. Anyways, yeah. So I mean, it happens and it works out a lot of the times.
I was gonna say, I guess a pro to just fucking would be getting to know yourself and your likes without having to worry about another person. It's kind of a selfish move. You just doing you, thinking about you, and only you.
It's completely selfish.
So there's a pro for you.
Yeah.
Now hold on. That's not necessarily that like it's not necessarily selfish if the person's doing the same. But I'm gonna jump in. The pros to fucking without any kind of attachment. For one, relationships come with a lot of work. It comes with a lot of bullshit. There's a lot that comes into it. Not everybody's in the mood for that. You might be a business person. You might be, doing what you do. You might be busy in your life and don't have time for a relationship. It don't mean you don't want to have sex. You know what I'm saying? The pro is, like Geronimo talks about this on a regular basis. He feels like it's necessary. Go out, date, be with more people, find out what it is the fuck you want in life. Find out what kind of, find out what kind of pussy you want. You might find out you don't like to eat the motherfucker. You might try different things and find out what you like. We live in a society where you can. The cons to the shit is there comes a point in life where you get stuck in that, you get known for it. So anybody you deal with they'll be like, yeah, I don't want to be in a relationship with him. He's just out here fucking with no attachment. Another con to it is you start fucking with the person, you start feeling them, but they understand there's no attachment. Now they go fuck somebody else or they fall in love with somebody else and you're stuck always starting over. Like that movie Groundhog's Day, you're always starting over when you're in that situation. Yes. So, we can talk about the chemical shit, whatever the fuck we want. Rum is a chemical too. And that shit works real strong every motherfucking Thursday. You know what I'm saying? So I just think
that a con could just be watering down the intimacy of what sex can be. Like,
yes,
you're desensitizing yourself to something that could be amazing, and you always have extra to compare to, as opposed to really building the bond with the one person that you're with. So like you have so much sex that no sex is amazing anymore. It's like when you're smoking and you get that first time, you can't ever find it again. Like
No,
it
I
might just
disagree
take
with that.
longer
I disagree with that.
to get it.
I
Well, like I said,
I
I don't
very
have your
I
kind of experience. You
disagree with that. I
Power
disagree with that
Ranger.
highly.
The mental connection, bro. Like there's nothing that could top when you and somebody have a connection, that mental connection. Bro, all the sex you ever had in your life don't even matter. Like there was a point where I was like, fuck, like like I feel like I wasted my time having sex. Like I wish that I had saved myself for that person, but then again, the experiences that I learned, or the things that I learned, I would not be able to share with this person because I wouldn't have had any experience, right? But the connection that you have with somebody, it is no different to being high.
I want to say something. Hello.
Yeah.
There's no. It's not written in stone. It's not written in a book. The perfect way. Like, there's this and that pros. It boils down to the individual. If you understand where I'm coming from. It's all on what you're. Yeah, it's all on what you the individual is looking for. And like what you guys just said about there's no like a climax to like to the sex that you're looking for it again. I disagree with that because damn near some people, every experience is actually a really good experience, whether it's with somebody different or whatever. Also, some people look forward to a brand new, like you said, Groundhog Day. Some people are actually fine with that, starting over fresh with something else, something different. When I say something, I mean like someone else, somebody different. Some people are actually okay with that. So that's the height for them. That's the fireworks for them. You know what I mean? Like you start over with somebody new. That's the excitement. That is the excitement. If you don't believe it, that is the excitement. It's like
that's when you're Vasoprine high.
Yeah, but that wears off.
Right.
That doesn't sustain you.
It does wear off. That wears off in most situations.
Yep. You know what's one of the pros? You know what's another pro? Is not everybody feels like masturbating, but everybody feel like, well, not everybody feels like fucking, but the majority of people I know feel like fucking. And you can do all that shit without having to play with yourself, touch your dick, do whatever. Play with your, not everybody can get into that mental state. I don't see nothing wrong with fucking. If you're in a relationship, then you have to get all these things involved: the intimacy, the connections, the bonds, in my opinion. But if you're single and just feel like fucking for fun with no attachment and you're being safe about it, I see no motherfucking problems with it. Do what you do. Geronimo, you want to take a shot? I can't hear you.
Looks like a yes either way.
I can't hear you because I think
I muted myself because I know
it's okay. Loud and clear. It's in the air.
We should probably everybody else. Anybody want to take a shot? Siobhan, you got your drink? Hey, Boogie, straight. Lou, you poured it yet?
Now.
I've been drinking from it.
Geronimo, you playing after this?
Sure, why not?
It's a good idea.
I could play.
All right.
I mean, unless somebody got some shit they want to say. I ain't trying to cut no one off,
I agree with you, Taj. I just want to say that it depends on the person and it depends on your individual fuck situation. I agree with you. I say once I told y'all earlier, this is just my personal opinion. I know exactly how I am. The type of shit that I like to deal with, I like to make sure that my shit is kosher. That's it.
I
just don't give it to everybody.
You shouldn't.
There's a lot of people in your book.
And for what it's worth, I'm in a relationship right now and I don't give it to anybody, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Listen,
my Vasoprine is on high alert right now.
Listen, the fact that you're in a relationship, your Vasoprine has been released, honey.
Oh, I know that, but that's been going on.
Thing. That's a good
thing. I know
thing.
it is. I'm agreeing.
Okay.
But I was also single, and the Vaseline wasn't working the same way.
I love
her. Cheers.
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 So once again, we don't own the rights to this music. It's for entertainment purposes only.
We don't gain from this financially in any way, shape, or form. Hi, Mom.
Hello, Bugs.
Geronimo.
All right, let's go.
There we go.
No music, no sound? What the fuck?
I don't have to stay at home. I don't have to answer phone. I could have any girl in the car. Oh, I could be single forever. Oh, I could be single forever. When my partners have it hard, I don't have to pluck no card. I could have any girl come over. Oh, I could be single forever. Oh, I could be single forever.
For you, somebody go touch it. Some boy go lose their girl tonight. Somebody go touch it for you, touch it for you. You can know she goes if you want to. She goes if you want. She go give it to who she want. Give it to who she want. You could buy her drinks if you want to. She drinks if you want. She go give it to who she want to. My youth, you don't own it. Stop one like you have a tagana. You're not the only man in the market with banana. Stop one like a superhero, like the Black Panther in Wakanda. Go there if the next man shamana. Take example from your father now. He never kill your stepfather now. Cause you know that. No girl, no one, no, nah, no, nah, no, nah. No girl, no one, no, nah, no, nah, no, nah. Some boy go lose their girl tonight. Somebody go touch it for you. Somebody go touch it. Some boy go lose their girl tonight. Somebody go touch it for you. Touch it for you. You can know she goes if you want to. She goes if you want. She go give it to who she want. Give it to who she want. You could buy her drinks if you want to. She drinks if you want. She go give it to who she want. My youth, you don't own it. She give you a touch of the thing. You feel you the king. Now you walk by sharing. And just as you by sharing, you feel like you control the thing. So when the next man intervenes, you want the vex like you're getting mad. Now another man creeping up in the yard. You are running down like a dog. No girl, no, 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 no. No girl, no, 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 no. Some boy go lose their girl tonight. Somebody go touch it for you. Somebody go touch it. Some boy go lose their girl tonight. Somebody
the truck in that night. I understand there was hunting. It was the wrong place you're searching. Now if you see how he panting, Trinbago nookie nearly kill him. But he was a nookie tonight. He nookie, can't handle he nookie tonight. He nookie, he say he was a nookie tonight. He nookie, what he mean by nookie? Right now, we must find a nookie.
Right now, I'm on the pro inside. Let's find a girl to carry over. I went not John Hill. Trust me. Tonight I did on the hunting. All over town I am searching. Somehow I must take home something. Good lord, tonight I must pick a pumpkin. I looking some nookie tonight. I want me some nookie tonight. I looking some nookie tonight. Just a little nookie tonight. I looking at.
Don't boy couldn't be so. Don't boy couldn't be so. Excuse me, I'm talking to you. You looking good in your low rise too. There are no French doors. There are no French fries. French food is gone by. So now take your time. To all the ladies in the place. I never had a French kiss. Somebody teach me face to face. I never had a French kiss. Let me kiss you anyway. I never had a French kiss. From your toes up to your head. I never had a French kiss.
things and take my money too. So then go, take go. 4 back, that a for the whatnot. 3 lizard black, that a for the door and the grill and the padlock. Give me 5 sit down, for the fridge and the blender on the fridge. Hey, one back, for the Louis Vuitton bag. Take rack, for the goods from Sebrad. Plus the ceramic tie, the gold plate doorknob. That a go cost you a job. Take me, yeah, getting me easy. We are around with, you want it easy. Take me things and you take my money too. So then go, take go. Take me, yeah, getting me easy. We are around with, you want it easy. You take me things and take my money too. So then go, take go.
Geronimo, you see how you fuck up the place, bro? You see how you fuck up the place?
Oh, me, I ain't seeing nobody inside there.
You see the same thing?
Except my boy.
No,
AJ.
ain't nobody. You can't see them, but you can't see them. But I'll tell you what, though.
Yeah.
They had a comment in the thing that say, "Forget the next topic. Fuck the next topic. Keep playing."
No, yeah. We got to bring
I know I'm taking the shot. I don't know who the fuck's with me, but if you is, you is, and if you ain't, you ain't.
Yep, let's go.
AJ,
I do.
I'm loving that. I need to get me a hat. I'm feeling the hat.
Thank.
Word. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Tune, don't use 2 shots as an excuse. Say I drank with you before. Cheers. Run tune. Just remember, no matter what the hell you do in life, remember when I watched you one day, I tell you, what I like about you, remind me of me from before. That's all I got to say. Yo, so check it out. Lou, you want to get into this next topic? Or, I mean, should we even go here? Should we just leave it alone? Should we just play music for the rest of the night?
Let's go. I don't think I wrote it correctly. Hold on. I'll read it.
Yeah, I have to. If you want, you know what I'm saying?
I'm almost there. Okay, so the second question is...
That's what she said.
Oh, whatever. Who has it harder in life, a broke man or an ugly woman? Oh, boy.
That's not a question.
Yo, okay, if it's not a question, right? Hess, don't say nothing. Just tell me what your opinion is. Just say it. Which one you think, and then I'm gonna read, and then I'm gonna show you something. Just tell me what you think. Who has it worse? Dude, I mean Hess. Excuse me, Hess. Sorry, y'all motherfuckers is brothers, but both of you, tell me what y'all. Either one, tell me what you think, and look at the comment section.
Look at the comment section.
I didn't even look in the comments yet, but a broke man.
No, answer first, then look at the.
My answer: a broke man have it harder than an ugly woman.
A broke man have it harder.
I don't know what moving y'all though, but that's definitely not the case. So.
Oh, what? Okay.
Hold on, Hess. You say that, and you stand on it. But look at the thing. It says an ugly woman.
No.
A broke man can always fix the situation. You ugly, you just can't fix it.
You said that an ugly woman can definitely fix her situation. What are you talking about?
Yo, I'm gonna wait. Hess, let me know. Hess, I'm gonna let you go. Let me know when you want me to go. This conversation may not go long.
Yeah, that's not gonna go long at all. Because put it this way: an ugly woman can always fix a situation. First of all, makeup alone fix an ugly woman. That's the minor fix. Makeup. That's the first thing. You know, now I'm not even talking about cosmetic surgery. Just the makeup fix an ugly woman. Now, a broke man, ain't no one fucking with no broke man. Point blank, you broke. Listen, let me just you broke. You gotta spit some serious game to get a woman. Serious game, like hardcore. Now, an ugly woman, all she gotta is spread her fucking legs. I seen some woman, listen, crippled as fuck. Can't even walk straight. On my block in Brooklyn, 889 St. Mark's Avenue, Crown Heights, bro. I had this one chick on my block. I was surprised. This bitch kept getting pregnant. This bitch walked like, put it this way, she was crippled, bro. And she was just popping out kids. And I know, these motherfuckers running up in that.
Yo, let me tell you something, right? They did it in the movie, right? Hash, don't go nowhere. What was it? I'm gonna get you, sucker. Women out here, it ain't your hair. A motherfucking woman could have 3 strands. She can look like Gollum. She can put on a wig, a lace front, whatever the fuck she needs to do. There's makeup, your eyelashes.
If I am good fucker, man, you know, big up on the hood, cause me cut that day I wait for you, man. I have the ear, me one now, no. Link! Watch this, the man. Stop on me meet ya, man. Watch this. Me hear you can grind good and you can fuck sweet. Stop.
Right? Yo, these motherfuckers got push-up bras, waist trainers, panties that lift their ass, stockings to make their legs look good, high heels to make them look taller, nail polish on them, and to make matter to put the ice in. And they born with this the one thing that the most powerful thing on this planet. It's called pussy, vagina, chocha. You pick the word. You will find men walking down the street with ugly ass women because of the box. When a woman does this shit right here and wipes that shit off, she still got the motherfucker in the room. But when you can't take the motherfucker nowhere, when your money ain't right, when your house ain't right, they always like, yo, you live with your mom. If you live with your mom because you broke, they still don't want you. Look at your car. They still don't want you. All that shit, like that ugly woman, because like an ugly woman with a nice personality still gets love. Damn near every man in here has fucked the ugly woman in his life before and enjoyed it. Because I'm not saying, I said damn near.
Yeah, I'm about to say my dick's discriminated.
The vibe. Nah, you'd be surprised. What you might think is pretty is ugly to the other dudes. That's what the problem y'all got. Motherfuckers be like, nah, I only fuck bad bitches. Yeah, all right. She might have a fat ass and an ugly face. She might have a pretty face and look like a plank of wood. You know what I'm saying? But now we got to the part of the night, we're going to keep it real. I'm saying that, but when a woman got pussy, that changes the whole fucking game. Fuck that shit. Y'all bugging. I'll let y'all go. Please try and convince me that an ugly woman has it worse than a broke man. First of all, if you're a pretty woman, you probably don't have nothing to do with this conversation.
A broke dude can't even get an ugly woman.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, Captain said I fucked
Jerome.
5 twos, which equals a 10.
Jerome, that's facts though. Jerome,
Right.
that's facts.
Bro,
Say it. What's
a
facts?
broke
Tell me.
dude can't even get an ugly woman.
Thank you.
That's it.
Yo,
right
all
there.
right. I'll play devil's advocate. So, an ugly woman, her options aren't as great as like her dick options that are coming to her aren't as great as a pretty woman. So then she gonna be caught up with a broke dude. If you want to look at it that way.
Wait, say that again?
So, an ugly woman is gonna get ugly men. So she gonna get broke dick, right? So that's just gonna hurt her.
Yo, bro.
Sorry, I'm myself.
Yo,
on
let me
mute.
tell
Sorry.
you. Let me tell you. They got this shit. They got this shit on TV. They got this shit on the internet where they show the transformations of like. I'm not talking about like a little bit ugly. I'm talking about like ugly to the bone marrow, like the DNA. Like her kid's gonna be ugly, her dad ugly, her mom ugly, her car ugly, the house ugly. But they transform them and can do that. You cannot fix your bank account. If you broke, you just broke.
No.
And don't be broke. Don't be broke and ugly. At least I'm only slightly handsome.
So here's the thing though. This is why I'm playing devil's advocate, because a broke man does not mean he's broke forever. An ugly woman is ugly forever.
No, she's not. No, she's not. There's makeup to do all that. Dude, they sell a panty, right? That highlights a woman who has no ass and makes her look like she got ass. Half of you motherfuckers won't even look at a woman in the face. Well, you'll see that ass and be like, hell yeah.
When she go to sleep, it's not there no more.
Yo.
But you go to sleep and that bank account still.
Yo, you ever be driving down the street and a motherfucker, you see them from behind and be like, and then when you get by him, the motherfucker ugly, but it's like, yeah, but I still hit though. Yeah.
Nah, I definitely don't do that one.
Nigga, you in New York too. There's a lot of that shit. There's a lot of that shit on Jamaica Avenue, Flatbush, Fordham Road.
So
Motherfucker be bad as hell from behind.
I might be a little drunk or tipsy or whatever, but does this conversation tie into topic number 1? Because if an ugly girl got good pussy,
then you got the Vasoprene.
yeah, the Vasoprene kicks into high fucking gear, right?
Right.
Because the ugly girl, might, she catch a dude, and the pussy's good, like she'll be good, you know what I mean? But for a broke dude, you could have good dick, right? And you'll be chasing a bitch forever, but that shit will never go nowhere.
Trying to tell you, a bad bitch, the one that's driving her Benz and everything's right, and you broke. Boy, your dick better be long. You better bring something to the table, cause she ain't wasting time with you. She gonna be like, get the fuck out.
But I do want to defend the broke niggas, right? Is that they could find a woman that is willing to fix that situation for them, help them fix that situation.
I was broke at one point.
I mean,
so I know how it is.
I was broke at one point. I think, unless you were born into a wealthy family. So, you know what I mean? We always.
No, I agree. I'm not saying it can't happen.
So let's. So DJ Geronimo, I definitely agree with you. Let's get some females input on this, since
because Lou looked like she fucking pent up right now.
She's just ready. But don't forget the question though. It's not saying it don't happen. We're saying who has it harder in life.
Right.
So let's get Luna. What you got to say on this, sweetie? Since you've been quiet.
Luna's not even in here anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Pretty Lucian, what's your thoughts?
A1, you over here acting like Derek Jackson, bro. Let's hear the women. Yo, if they all in here.
Just
Mrs.
let
Sweeney,
Lou go.
quiet,
Let
Pretty
Lou go.
Lucian. Yeah, I want
Lou.
Lou to go.
I was still writing. I'm still writing.
Go ahead, Pretty Lucian.
My personal opinion, an ugly woman has it harder. Yes, you may have makeup. Yes, you could put on heels and you can pad your bra and your ass. At the end of the day, when you go home, all that comes out, right? So at the end of the day, they see who you are. So one or two things are gonna happen. They're gonna walk out, or they're gonna hit and they're gonna go out. As a broke man, listen, you could go to sperm bank and sell your damn sperm for some cash. Like, you could sell your blood, you could sell your plasma. Like, broke is temporary if you're trying to up and up. If you're ugly for life, unless you got some money to get some plastic surgery and get that situated. Apart from that, like I said in my comment earlier, you could put lipstick on a pig and still look like a pig.
Yep.
So
you can sell sperm, but after that, you broke again.
You a hustler. That's what you got to do.
So a broke man has to be a hustler, but an ugly woman is just fucked. Come on now.
Actually,
wait.
Sorry.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry. No. You were talking.
I didn't say a broke man has to be a hustler. He could change being broke, is what I'm saying. He doesn't have to be broke indefinitely. That's what I'm saying. It's like you have a stepping stone. You could sell your plasma. You could sell your blood. You could do whatever. I said, compared to a ugly woman, she's ugly. That's it. Like I said, unless you have money and you're going to go through the whole plastic surgery process, you can put as much makeup as you want to. That junk comes out at the end of the day.
Actually, so Taz, I mean.
No, I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing.
So you heard what I said earlier, right? But now I listened into her, and this is the thing about being tipsy and thinking at the same time. The thing about being an ugly female is you get used a lot more. You can't use a broke nigga. The fuck you gonna use him for? He ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? But you can use an ugly girl. You can make her feel good, and you can use her for sex, and then you drop her at a dime.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm gonna have to switch on that one.
Ready?
Yo.
So who had it worse?
Ugly woman.
Emotionally, ugly women will have it worse.
Ugly women.
They'll have it worse. Let's just put it like that.
Because a dude.
Yeah, I'm still disagreeing.
Yeah, I disagree because the reason why I say disagree from what you guys are saying. At the end of the day, a broke dude have to fix the situation to get it better. That's what everyone is saying so far.
Not necessarily.
Now you just said it. Pretty Lucian just said it.
I didn't. Well, what I'm saying is that
So the topic anti right now
you got
is
women out there that
who has
that,
it worse,
that need
a broke
projects.
guy or ugly woman?
You got women out there that need broken men to
What do you
fix.
think?
Aaron, mute yourself.
Oh, sorry.
Right? So you got women out there that even though you broke, right? As long as sometimes even if your mind ain't there, like they take it upon themselves to help you do better. They take it upon themselves to motivate you or at least try. You know what I'm saying?
So DJ Geronimo, I'm gonna add a little twist in there.
Mhm.
What happens if the broke dude is a handsome guy?
It doesn't matter.
So you think?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
If you handsome, if you ugly, I mean, if all right, let's say that you good looking and you broke, right? That's even easier for you because you're gonna get the attention of the woman. She's gonna see, okay, nigga broke, but you know what? I could help this this motherfucker to get where he needs to be. But an ugly chick, a dude's just gonna see that. That's like at being at the club, right? You at the club and it's the end of the night. You ain't got nothing for the night, and some ugly chick looking vulnerable. Boom, you going home and smash. And that's it for you. And she's all caught up because she thinking you interested, but she was just a fucking straggler at the end of the night for you. You see what I'm saying? Whereas you broke in the club, you can't even buy a drink, and a chick buying your shit. And at the end of the night, if she want to give you some pussy, she gives you some pussy. But at the end of the night, though, she's already thinking she could help you get on your feet. She could be a backbone. She could help you. She could put you on. You know what I'm saying? But being an ugly chick and these things happening to you, bro, and it's consistently happening to you, nah, bro. That's some shit that you gonna need a shrink for.
Please, y'all, go ahead, work it out. Call on someone.
Ready?
Whenever
Lou,
you
we're
are.
ready for you.
Okay. So, who has it harder in life, a broke man or an ugly woman? Honestly, I can't make a decision at this very second. However, for a broke man, why it would be probably harder? I mean, maybe like certain jobs, you gotta look good, you gotta look the part. Future family. There's a lot of shallow women that won't even look your fucking way if you're broke. No interest from women, but you could have good dick. You could look good as hell. You know what I'm saying? And then for ugly women, certain jobs, same way. Most likely you'll get cheated on. Friends, you know, people are nasty. You got to remember, like, we're living in right now, it's ugly ass people out here. And I'm talking not ugly on the outside, ugly on the inside, but let's not go there because I'm not Oprah. But I do, Geronimo, you hit it because I literally had it written down. Like, that ugly woman might not be able to get the man that she wants, but guess what? That broke man might look her way and she might have the money. She might have the ability to, you know, let me help you. Like, you showing me attention because maybe I got the bread. I'm showing you attention because I can't fucking find no other man. I can't find a man on my level. So then you end up altering yourself, just, you know, staying within, I guess, your means or whatever. That ugly woman could have good pussy, but it might lead to question number one where shit, you might not get a commitment out of it. What may be ugly for some people may be fine to others, because we all have friends that, you know, maybe you be talking with people like, yo, she's bad, and then your boy be like, nah, she good. You know, everyone has different tastes, but guy could be broke, but if you look good, ugly girl might be willing to yeah, and then the ugly, well, I don't even like saying ugly women, honestly, but whatever. The ugly woman might risk doing everything for this guy, and then once he gets on his feet, turns around, leave her, cheat on her, fuck her, whatever, like, oh, kick her to the curb once you get up. Like, you never know. That ugly man can donate sperm to the ugly girl that can't get a man, and then here we are with more ugly people. And that's about it. That's all I got. Yeah.
And granted, broke niggas hide it well. So if you a good looking broke nigga, you know what I'm saying?
You could throw down some mean dick too. Shit. Sorry, I'm just saying.
Facts. No, you're
This
right.
is let's talk about Orlando now. Come on.
We can't do that. Or Atlanta.
Well, I don't live there, but it's very common where I hear females and other women talk about, you know, the broke dude, but he got the mean dick, so he ends up staying around longer than what he actually should. I mean, everybody wants something from somebody. It's what are you willing to actually put up with?
So Captain made a really good point. He said a handsome broke dude will get attention until the woman finds out he's taking the bus home to his parents' house. And then we had a couple other comments about on my 600-pound life. A lot of the people are married, you know, especially the woman. But Pretty Lucian said what do you call that? She said they married before they got to 600 pounds. So I'm sorry to be to laugh at that. That was kind of foul. But no, Lou, I definitely agree with you on a lot of the aspects. You know, I think at the end of the day, people are going to settle for what they can get, and sometimes they might not get what they want. But you know, there's a balance at the end of the day.
Right.
Yeah, there was a show on TV at one point where they were basically talking about the polyamorous life, right?
Ooh.
And the dude had, I think he had 3, what do they call them, sister wives?
Yeah.
And not all of them, some of them bitches was uglier than a motherfucker, right? The key was he had to be able to financially take care of all of them. You understand what I'm saying? So whether we like it or not, the honest part of this whole conversation realistically is a broke man and an ugly woman is actually the same.
Yep. Because
since we like to use science and statistics and all that shit, right?
The scientists gone though.
No, I know that, but she left her imprint. she left the mark. The point is that back in the days, men used to look for a woman that was pretty, and a woman used to have to try to do her best to keep up her appearance, and women look for a man that had money. Whether we like it or not, if we can believe that Vasoprene is real, then you have to look at the statistics of what I just said, because it is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Junior, I know who you are. I ain't gonna call your name out, but he just said men are commonly judged by what they can provide, but women are judged by what they look like.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And we can go back to a couple episodes. I'm talking, we can go back. We're in episode 92. We can go back. We've talked about stuff like this on the show. Men are commonly judged by what they can provide. Women are judged by their looks.
Yeah.
So actually, I had a conversation like this not long ago with Pretty Lucian, and we were talking about how things have shifted, because I was talking to my godmother, and it was funny. Well, it wasn't really funny, but so my godmother always said my godfather was, I mean, she said he was ugly as hell, but he treated her well, and he had a stable job, and they were able to build an empire from that. Now, she's basically in her 90s, and my godfather passed away, but that's how it was pretty much back in the day. It was more so what you can provide for your family versus looks. So it shifted over the years. At what point, I don't really know, but that was a conversation that I had not long ago.
You know, on the other side of it though, right? Women are not as, in my opinion, it's a strong word, but not as shallow as men. So like they talk about like how there's a science, again, since we talked about science, scientifically speaking, they say that women are attracted to men of a certain look, like especially all Caribbean dudes. I'm joking, me too. But like they look for somebody who will give them beautiful looking kids. How many times you hear women say about him and I would make beautiful kids, or my kids would have really nice hair? So on the other side of it, women are not shallow, so they will fuck with somebody, but then they'll put him on child support. The broke guy, the good-looking broke guy, will be on child support trying to figure out how to make it in life. Look at the concept of child support. Look at alimony. Who's usually getting it? I'm not saying that men don't get paid it, but who's usually getting it?
The bad bitches.
Right, and the ugly bitches too, because who's struggling? The broke dude. Come on, yo. Let me stop. I'm gonna stop, yo. Go ahead. Mrs. Sweeney, you're right about that. She said some of these ugly combos we spend our beautiful kids, but that's because they probably from the Caribbean.
According to Lou, no one is ugly, okay? They're just facially challenged.
Thank you. It's hard to say that, you know what I mean? Like, you can't really, I mean, we all have that evil-hearted point in us to say like, oh, no, get out of here. But what you can say too is like somebody's yum. So, I mean, you just never know. But to literally call someone ugly is like, so like grow up.
Right. So the new word,
it's just not for you.
They're just facially challenged.
They
That's
just-
all.
So hold on. So there's really no such thing as an ugly woman then, but a broke man is real.
Yeah.
Broke is broke, and that can apply
Thank you.
to anybody.
Thank you. You can't fix that broke shit. You can look at somebody and like them for their personality. You know what I'm saying? For the way they treat their kids, their vibe, they create whatever. But a broke motherfucker just broke. Mrs. Sweeney said yes, you can. Mrs. Sweeney, please jump in.
I was just typing. I was like, how much people in this room been broke?
Right.
And you ain't fucking broke no more.
I agree.
Everybody
How
in
many
here was talking
motherfuckers was
about
ugly and they
makeup.
ugly no more?
You were talking about makeup and padding and all
scientists
this
come
shit
back.
for a woman. And I was joking, but in the chat I was like, well, you can't take shit to no beach. 'Cause
Why
all
not?
that shit go wash off and float away.
Yo,
Nah,
when
that
last
water-
you been
that
to a
water puts
beach?
Makeup now.
I was at the beach on Saturday.
There's a lot of motherfuckers on the beach.
And
that,
none of my shit floats
according
away.
to what is pretty.
You know what? You know, it's so crazy because you know what I got from this whole thing, right? Is that even a broke dude, a female, her objective is to fuck with this broke dude, but to make him better.
Better.
She would not.
Yeah.
She would not just fuck with this broke dude and keep him broke. But you know,
The
it's
build
crazy.
up.
But a broke dude still have it harder to fucking get a female because it's just
Yeah, but getting a female ain't the only part of life. You could still be living. You just need to get your
But-
shit together.
all right. Okay, since you guys want to throw that in there, okay, how about a fucking broke dude getting a broke guy?
Wait, what?
What about that?
What?
Nada.
Move on.
Mountain
Nada.
You say an ugly
Move
girl end up with a broke
Move
dude.
on.
But
No,
the
That's not what I
ugly
said,
guy.
Joe, but we gonna leave that one right there.
He about to get banned.
Yo, where's the remove
Gone
button?
too far, man.
You're going too far.
Run
Listen,
to, you better
hey,
run
you
over
want to be the no
house.
filter family? Has to he get no fucking
Right,
filter.
there's no filter, right?
Right, but let me tell you all this. The three things we do not talk about is homosexuality, racism, and politics, because that'll always look at what happened to Kevin Hart. That's why he can't host the Oscars now. But if you really want to address it, I'm with it. I don't give a fuck tonight.
We're not going there.
Yo, I'll tell you this: a woman will get with a broke dude. He's just sweet, don't go. But they want to do like he don't got it now, but he's ambitious.
Right.
Or I am complaining about him because he doesn't want to fix things. He sits on the couch. He's not trying to apply for jobs. It's the same shit over and over.
And
A dude is with an ugly woman is not sitting here going, I ain't fucking with this bitch no more. She ugly. Tell me when I'm lying. If you chose this ugly person, you're with him. You're not gonna sit there one day and be like, yeah, she ain't getting pretty. I ain't fucking with her. But if you were the dude who was broke when you met him and he's not building himself, he doesn't have ambition, he doesn't have at least trying, you're gonna be like, yo, I'm tired of this. I'm leaving. Things are not getting better.
And that's the difference though, because I feel like a lot of number one, you don't know why anyone is in the position that they're fucking in to begin with. So this man, yes, he could be broke, but you know what? You didn't know him 2 years ago when he was popping bottles in the club and fell on hard times. Maybe an accident happened. Maybe family shit happened. Maybe just, pandemic. Then, pandemic. How many people got fucking laid off from their job or furloughed? And niggas gotta really pick themselves up. And we're in a time right now where it is hard for some people to just carry one job. They have to have 2, 3, 4 jobs. So when you get laid off and you're living at your mom's house because your mom is positioned or whoever is positioned to even take you in, you can't stomp on a nigga for that. That's why I bring in the shallowness, because if you're not willing to really look into and figure out and be like, you know what, hey, you look good. Hey, what's your situation? Because you're not just talking to someone and jumping into things with them. You should be communicating certain things. Now it's whether up to you, whether you're willing to help willing to stand by their side, because who's saying that later on when the world picks up, which is currently kind of picking up or whatever, nobody wants to get a fucking job now, but whatever, that's a different topic. But when things pick up later, who do you think he's gonna fucking hold down? Like, yo, I know you did for me. You didn't have to. I went to other chicks and blah, 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 and they gave them the ass. Like, come on now. I don't know. I feel some type, I don't know. Whatever.
You know, I had a moment to think. I just want to throw this out there, right? As I'm sitting there thinking about it. An ugly man can have money and can get by. But an ugly woman who's broke, shit gets real hard, yo. Shit gets real hard. I won't lie.
On the female side, bro.
If you ugly and broke.
A woman? You mean, Taj?
Yeah, if a woman. If a woman is ugly and she broke, I might have to take back some of what I said, because God, that's tough.
If a woman is ugly,
that coochie gotta be good though.
That's exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
You better fucking pop your pussy for a real one.
Don't
like,
matter,
because there's no other way.
Yo, because drug dealers been getting their dick sucked by ugly crackheads with 3 teeth for years.
Yes.
Ooh, I just had to think about that.
Man.
The ugly broke woman, boy. Golly. Yo, like a ugly dude with money and a big dick, you probably work for him. I'm just saying.
The payroll.
You know what I'm saying?
Lou just had a good point about the job situation. Like, you know, what it seems like even like an ugly dude will have to have like 2 or 3 incomes coming in just to get by versus a chick that that's not ugly, I would say, or half an ugly chick only need 1 income and she can get by. But an ugly dude, he needs 3 incomes to get by.
But that's the thing, you could fix broke, you can't fix ugly, you know.
Man, you could fix both. We already established that.
Yeah. So, I mean, if that's the case, ugly chicks got it better because they can't fix their problem.
What you mean? They could fix it. They could. Every problem can be fixed. An ugly chick, we already established, can have surgery and fix her problem.
They just still have self-esteem issues. You know, see all these people with anorexia and shit. No matter how small they get, they still think they're fat in the mirror.
That's
like
true.
that is a mental fuckery.
And how often do you see plastic surgery go well?
I was gonna say that too. Like plastic surgery don't always go well. That shit that come with complications. Now you get health issues, your life all fucked up, and now you can't go back and fix it. Well, honey, once Kim Michelle had to get her shit pulled out because that shit was literally killing her.
So I had a coworker.
You guys are talking about the people that have,
and they all end up
no,
looking
but these
like
is people
puppets.
with money, because then they get all these other people trying to fix shit in like these backwards ways, and they have
right. You're talking
they
people
have
that
fluid leaking.
You're talking about people that did
compromising their health, trying
surgery.
to get to some surface level shit.
Right, you're talking people that went the back route to do their surgery. Kim Michelle, for example, did the back route before she got to the point where she could afford the good cosmetic surgeries.
Mm-hmm.
So those people have to go back in now and correct, what they have done wrong. Now we have people that are spending the money, spending $30,000 here, $100,000 there.
Yeah, but all that shit, like surgery ain't no easy, ain't no lightweight thing. You talking about the mental health, the fact that you even got to go through all of that just to have some fucking surgery so somebody could look at you different. Like fuck all that shit. You could go get a fucking job. You could wash cars. You could pick up, you could make money.
But that goes for the guy as well. With the guy, a broke guy has the same mental issues about him having to try
right,
fix
and
his
he
situation.
could fix that shit as soon as he gets some money in his pocket. His shit gone. He might be so gone that he like, well, fuck that. Me never going back. I could tell you that with me.
Right,
when I
right.
hit
His
my
head,
mother
his head
house,
is
I
now
was like,
blown.
fuck that. I ain't going back. I don't care what I gotta do. Me ain't going back.
So I challenge y'all for statistics. 99.5% of plastic surgeries go well.
Yep.
The broke bitch.
But everybody can't afford that shit.
Hold on, that's what I'm saying. The broke chick, but
now.
hold on. Hear what I'm saying? I'm not saying no, but what percentage of the failures do they make up? What percentage of the women who went and got plastic surgery and it failed? Like how many fail versus how many succeed?
I mean, it depends on what you
Oh,
call
I
a
don't know.
success because I just see some of these people walking around with toothpick legs and fucking marshmallow ass, and that shit look like a not a success to me.
But to you, that's to you. That's to you. But you
That's
gotta
what they
understand
told them they wanted.
right. The Barbie figure is the end thing now. So to you, you might not like it, but to society, if that's what society likes, then that's what it is.
What society? You see poor Tiny on Voices the other night? I was so
Oh my
disappointed.
God.
Like,
For you don't like that. But
you like that, Hess?
you gonna ask me a general question like
Like,
that? Come
yeah,
on
but
now.
no, that ain't general. That's direct. You like that shit, Hess?
No, I don't like that shit.
All right, that shit
I
was
like
not
proportion.
sexy.
I'm gonna tell you on some real shit though. You know, one of the problems with this actual topic is because I know everybody in here personally. Well, except for one, Junior. And we're not shallow people. We don't move that way. And I think that's where a lot of your tune. I mean, anti-run tune. Because you looking at us like Pretty Lucian said earlier. No, but seriously, we're not that kind of person. Like, we will deal with somebody broke. We will deal with somebody who has a great personality, who's not what might be everybody's cup of
deal with
tea.
an ugly woman.
I ain't gonna say ugly because again, they said ugly doesn't exist.
Right. Facially challenged.
No, but the thing about it is, though, the crazy part is, yo, you ever been in the club with your homeboy? He be like, God damn, and you're like, that bitch. Are you kidding?
Not only that, we live in a misogynistic society. Looks fucking matter, whether you want them to or not. A broke nigga could fake it. He could walk by and nobody gonna know he broke. Ain't no way to hide ugly. Ugly. Everybody's seen that shit. It's on the surface.
And Mrs. Sweeney, actually, we talked about this either last week or the week before, and I was saying, like, I remember telling you something, I don't remember the topic. I remember saying, you're speaking from the point of view of a woman who's probably, like, you're a good-looking woman, da-da-da, whatever, so you don't understand the other side. I remember, looks really do, yes, you was on when I said that, remember that?
Fucking matters.
It really does. We were talking about, like kind of like harassment.
Bro, let me hold on.
I didn't get a chance.
But money matters too.
Run, you want to talk?
Go ahead, Run.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance. I think a broke guy have it harder. Yeah, he can fix his income, but sometimes you're in a situation that you really can't fix it immediately or how you want to fix it. You know what I mean? You could have you just can't land a job. Whatever.
Yeah, but what ugly woman could just fix her shit too?
Let me finish. Sometimes some people really can't fix their finances immediately or however they want to fix it.
I
You know
can't
what I mean?
fix my face.
No, you can. You can.
Immediately. Max
the ugly girl, listen, the broke guy has to fix himself, like he has to fix his income. An ugly female, you're just saying she's just ugly. She probably have the money to fix her facial, her boobs, her stomach, her butt, whatever.
You ever been to the right side of the hood? It seemed to me that most of the men think it's the man that have it harder because he ain't get no money, and the woman think it's the woman that have it harder if she ain't.
Y'all remember the movie Half Baked?
Woman have it harder, bro.
Yo, you remember Half Baked, the Dave Chappelle movie? And he met this bad chick when he came from visiting his friend in jail, and then he had to take her on a date, and this motherfucker had like $6.32, and had to try to figure out how to make it work.
Yeah, well, last week I was talking about you don't need no money to go on a date. 90 days, you go on a beach, you go on a hike. Take your monkey ass somewhere else. Go bake back.
And
go
they
watch
probably
the
went with an
sunset.
ugly bitch.
But check this out. The good-looking broke dude, he ain't looking no ugly girl, even if she got money.
I disagree with that. A broke dude is looking for any girl.
Nah.
So how you know? You ugly?
No, I tell you, I've been broke already.
No, but are you ugly?
I don't.
You don't know he could have been ugly before the dreads.
Wow.
I've seen pictures of Geronimo before these dreads. No homo. No homo. Jerome's not an ugly dude.
I'm just saying, like, but it's not about, like I said, it's not about whether the dude is good looking or not. It's whether he's broke or not, right? And I'm just saying, like, broke dudes still be looking good-looking women.
Hey, yo, let me tell you some real shit,
Bullshit.
right?
Because you know why?
Thank you. Go ahead.
Every fucking woman, a broke dude is a bum. A bum. Ain't none of these women in here will go out and go sleep with no bum.
None of these
Bum.
women in
But they
here.
be like, yo, that ugly bitch got some good pussy.
But yeah, but fucking ain't making life. Are you
If
talking
dude
about
got
what
game,
gonna
the
make
shit
life
is on.
harder? Fucking ain't everything.
Well, I met Pretty Lucian when I was broke.
But you were a bum?
I said I was broke.
That's
I
what he
wasn't a
said.
bum.
He said he was
Hey,
broke.
Juan, I'm not allowed to respond on that, but we'll talk about that on this side.
No, I didn't have a car.
Yeah, but Pretty Lucian ain't ugly though.
Right, and Pretty Lucian's not shallow.
No, that. So I agree with you, like you said earlier about our group. But you know, when people saying about, so I agree with DJ Geronimo. At the end of the day, hello.
Yeah, go ahead. We hear you.
Okay. I wasn't sure I got cut off, but everybody's circumstance is different, and it just depends on what you're willing to settle for. So when I met Pretty Lucian, you know, communication is key. So if you broke and you're working towards something, yes, a woman will work with you. But once again, it comes back down to, I think women who are facially challenged will have more of an issue. Since that's a new word.
It seems like both of them shit that give both parties low self-esteem regardless.
Yeah.
I prefer visually challenged.
I call it a draw.
I prefer visually challenged.
Goddamn couch. Go get you a job.
I don't call it a draw, bro.
Me
I
either.
don't
Hold
know.
on.
I think women. I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh, the
Go
women,
ahead.
the women have it. The ugly women, they have it harder, right?
I'm
Because
no,
here's
bro.
the-
I disagree.
Well, hold on.
And that's
Let it
fine.
talk.
That's
I
fine
wanna hear
if
what you
y'all
gotta
want to
say.
disagree. Hold on, because all right, you ugly as a woman and you have money, right?
Right.
You're gonna attract dudes. Why? Because you have money, not because
Yeah.
you're good looking, not because of your personality. None of that shit. At the end of the day, the biggest effect on people is the emotional effect, right? And for a broke dude, he is not going to get disregarded. Well, I see you with your hands up.
No.
As a broke dude, oh my God, why did you do that?
What plastic surgery?
Thank you, Mrs. Sweeney.
I just want to know what plastic surgery fixing that.
Oh Lord, what we talking about? I've seen worse. So, but yes, plastic surgery can fix
Exactly.
that.
I say you see worse than this. What plastic surgery fixing this?
No, but Mrs. Sweeney, but wait, what you forgetting is the mother ugly too, and that is a baby. That mean that ugly skunt get wood.
Listen, guys, that baby is not ugly. What is wrong with you guys? That baby
No, the
is
baby's just broke. It's a
All I'm
baby.
saying is,
the baby just haven't grown.
even though she had a baby, life could probably still be hard because now she got to worry about her self-esteem and the baby's self-esteem because you know he getting root in school.
That baby is in a bad situation because the mother ugly, and the father probably broke.
Right.
Yo, that is so wrong.
Yo, check this out.
Or something?
What, Jerome?
Mr.
Can I
Sweeney
throw something out real quick? You mind?
Yeah,
No, Jerome,
go ahead.
go ahead, brother. Go ahead. I've been talking too much.
No, I just wanted to show the reality of something real quick, right? For a man, right? You good looking, but you broke. For the man, sex is a big deal. For the woman, they're more emotionally connected, right? Who's gonna get more of what they want out of the two? The good-looking dude is gonna get sex. He may not get it for as long as he wants because the female figure out what he about, she might ditch him, but nonetheless, he gonna get it. The ugly chick, that's all she gonna do is get used, and she gonna get emotionally attached, and she gonna get ditched. Why? Because she ugly. You ain't gonna get no relationship with her. You don't want to be seen in public with her. You only going by her at night. Right?
Ugly without any type of finances, right? Just plain out ugly. You see how the dude is just straight out, he's ugly. I mean, he's just straight up broke. That's what you're basically saying. So going off of the facts of ugly is just plain out ugly, no financial gain. Dude broke, just straight out broke. Like broke doesn't matter about, you know, anything else. He's just straight out broke. That's what you're going off of, right, Jerome?
But yeah, dude broke, the girl ugly.
Can we let's take sex out of it, right? Let's deal with one side for the guy.
Are you
the ugly guy?
How do you take sex out of it? Sex is the point. That's like saying let's take money out of it.
No filter, huh? No filter.
Let's take money out of it.
Because why does the dude want the good looking girl?
You told me a curveball.
Why does the dude want the good looking girl?
The dude want a good looking girl.
A good life.
How the fuck a good looking girl gonna provide a good life?
He's attracted to her. Attraction. He's attracted to a good
a broke good looking girl can provide a fucking good life. Like that don't make no sense.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, Tune, I don't know who you're with, right? I know who A1's with, I know who Jerome is with, I know who Hess is with, and I know for a fact who Rasputin's with. Captain, I know who you're with, right? I feel like we all got lucky, but the majority of men will sit here all day. They'll watch porn, they'll watch Instagram videos, Snapchat. They'll talk about all these women, but most of them never married a woman that they talk about and they look at and the ones they want.
Most of these Instagram girls with plastic surgery, they have enhanced their bodies and their features.
Who paid for it?
Not
the guy with the money.
Probably an ugly dude.
The broke guy, I'll tell you that. It might have been an ugly chick with money.
Hold on. So off of what you saying, Mr. No Filter. So a broke dude, a good looking broke dude is gonna settle for an ugly chick, and she's broke as well.
Yes.
A good-looking dude is going to settle for a broke, ugly chick.
Yes, because like Mrs. Sweeney said, go on the right side of the hood. A lot of motherfuckers is only ugly because they don't have money.
Yeah, a lot of females too.
That's what. No, I said a lot of motherfuckers. When I said motherfuckers, I meant male and female.
Inclusive.
Yo, so when you living in a neighborhood where there's no money, you both ugly.
Yeah.
You both broke. Who coming out on top?
No, you're not both ugly. You good looking. You just broke.
No. We never said that. We said a broke man and an ugly woman.
Right? No. Yeah, I get that. That's the topic of what we say.
So what I'm saying is, if you live in the hood and you got two broke motherfuckers, a man and a woman, they both broke. A man and a woman, they both ugly. Who comes out on top in the hood?
The ugly chick.
Thank you.
The chick will come out on top.
That's what I'm saying. And that's when you remove, because Tune, you made me think about it. You said when you remove the sex, I said no. Let's remove the money. Let's remove it. Nobody got money. You both ugly. Who wins? The bitch with 3 teeth who can take out her dentures and suck your goddamn dick like you ain't never had before. You sound like Marvin the Martian. Illudium Q36 explosive space module. Your mind is completely blown off of this ugly chick. Every real dude got a story about an ugly chick that did some shit to them they did not expect.
How many ugly chicks with a good looking dude versus ugly dudes with a good looking chick?
Besides
I agree with you on that.
What he's basically saying is, who is more in demand, an ugly chick or a broke dude?
Tess, bring that again. Let me hear that again.
Sex?
Who is more in demand, an ugly chick or a broke dude?
For my job, the ugly dude, because he gonna work his ass off.
No, Hess, answer that question.
Here.
No, wait, Hess, answer that question.
So basically, who is in more of a demand, the ugly chick or the broke dude?
And answer your question.
It depends on what you need them for. I ain't pointing no ugly face.
My answer to that question would be, my question to the answer would be an ugly woman. She's more in demand. Because most people will go towards an ugly woman, right, before they will go towards a broke person, a broke dude.
But this is what I keep asking, for what? For what purpose? Because like I said, if I selling food, I have a business, I'm pointing an ugly person in the front of my company. If I just starting it up, I need somebody that look good.
Right. Okay, in that
So
in
if
that
in
aspect
that
of
case,
things.
it might
But
be
you
not
ain't
going
starting
to
the
be
business with a broke dude either.
who look
I
better.
was just about to get to that.
He could be broke and still walking the counter. He ain't making that much money, but he making my business look good.
But a broke dude you would not bring to your business to try to enhance anything.
You damn lie. I be watching these people in these restaurants. They ain't making big money asking how can I help you? What's your order?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, right? Geronimo, I know you disagreed, and I was on your side. Of, like I disagree too, but at the end of the day, I think it comes out even because let me tell y'all what. There are more strip clubs with women dancing and getting naked, but that shit is driven by mostly, not only, but mostly guys who got money.
Yeah, but we keep going back to sex. Sex ain't the only thing that's supposed
I
to
just
help
went
you
back
make
to
it in
money.
life.
No, not everybody's fucking in the strip club.
No, but that's still sexually driven.
Yeah, no, it's financially driven because they're providing a service for money.
And there's a bunch of ugly men in there too.
With money.
Right.
I'm not doing that.
As a matter of fact, they can't do anything else. So this is where they go. It ties into the technically. It technically
Why?
ties
Because
into the
they're
last
ugly?
topic.
Because they're ugly. The only job that really gonna support them is to go diminish themselves to do X, Y, and Z to make a check.
Even prostitution.
Even prostitution is still like. Anyways,
Yo,
I'm not.
This was supposed to be a short topic. Y'all remember?
No, it wasn't.
No, that's what y'all said.
Yo, no. Listen, when we talked about the topic, we was like, we're probably not getting the topic number 3. However, because of the direction we're going, unless anybody, and Geronimo, you make the call, because Lou's still finishing her novel. She's writing a thesis on wasn't the name of that shit? Vasoprine. She's writing her theory on Vasoprine. So, A1's back. Y'all make the call. We could either run with some music and then get to this third topic because it's leaning in that direction or not.
I would suggest let's run with the music, go after dark, and then run with the third topic.
Well, then my shit's cocked. My shot's ready.
Oh, I can do a shot.
I'm always ready.
Do you have on?
Now you don't got a tie on. That looks
No,
like
it's not a tie.
No. I just no. I came from the gym, bro.
How you got on a tie with a fucking muscle shirt? I'm like, you and your brother catching hell tonight. He came on with a bonnet and a knot. I'm like, I'm gonna defend y'all because I love y'all, but fuck.
I like that shirt, Ronju. I have one
What's
just
that?
like it. I like your shirt. I have one just like it.
Yeah, man.
Cheers.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers. So once again, we don't own the rights to this music. It's for entertainment purposes only.
And we don't gain from this financially in any way, shape, or fucking form.
It's our motherfucking DJ.
They let us live last week.
Fuck, because everybody else is cussing, and I just wanted to say that. All right.
Do it again.
No.
Just say fuck. Just real quick.
Fuck.
Thank you.
All right.
If I was a rich girl, na 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 na. See, I'd have all the money in the world. If I was a wealthy girl, no man could test me, impress me. My cash flow will never ever end. 'Cause I'd have all the money in the world. If I was a wealthy girl. can't fuck sweet. About me meat the big food where you have a mad girl out to straight. About me meat, watch ya, you old time girl them see down by your beam. Say the fuck where you give them bring joy and pain. You want feel it too, so just grind it the same. Me no care how you do it, just deal with me case. If me get beat, me not gonna mention your name. Just the fuck alone and then me gone about me ways. Because you can grind good and you can fuck sweet. About me meat the big food where you have a mad girl out to straight. About me meat, watch you have me sit down and do baby, watch this when me tell you say. You have me sit down a long time, me a stop. Now give me no fuck and Ghana girl, yeah. But you sitting like me want it stiff and hard. Me no care how you do it, just tear up me dress. Whoever me push it, them I said watch their foot. Clear this and me want it stiff and hard. Because you can grind good and you can fuck sweet. About me meat the big food where you have a mad girl out to straight. About me meat, when you see the careless boy, them we beg fuck and want stuff, how we tell them say.
Just bum flick pa me dick, come girl, come skin out ya. How ya? I hear from me one, pick you one the best one them out ya. How ya? Bum flick pa me dick, young girl, come skin out ya. How ya? I hear from me one, pick you one the best one them out ya. Watch this. You hear the young girl a ball when she get up to 9-inch tall. Start complain, say it long. Want it all 'cause she fit and she strong. My name, calling out for the sweetest pain. Like a train puncher, giddy up like sheep and donkey back. Well, I must tell you this, tears are shed but she still want it. Now she a off and a puff. Come, she a come with the 10 ton of fluffy cum. Bum flick pa me dick, come girl, come skin out ya. I hear from me one, pick you one the best one them out ya. Bum flick pa me dick, come girl, come skin out ya. I hear from me one, pick you one the best one them out. Calling, all stamina worker, female custom broker, art taker, bed walker, body broker, tantalizing whiner, appetizer, man raper. Send all of them, as one of my body a friend. Young girl, just bum flick pa me dick, come girl, come skin out ya. I hear from me one, pick you are the best one them bout ya. Bum flick pa me dick, young girl, come skin out ya. I hear from me one, pick you are the best one them bout ya. What's that?
Wake up to me, I set you free. Just know that I'm the only one. Look that.
Into the deep end, anxious to find you there, and I break in the moment when I hear a voice that I'm longing to be your. Only one that you'll ever love. You'll ever love. Static.
Wake up to me, I set you free. Just know that I'm the only one. Look that. I know you care. I need some rest, but I got to wake up to your beauty.
But
Give me. Alright. I love to feel your body when it close to mine. When you and I become as one, it's endless for me. When we move to the melody, come on and give it to me, baby. When you walk your ways, you raise my passion. Yes, come on and give it to me, baby. When you walk your ways, I get an instant reaction. You thrill me the way you give it to me. Oh my, 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 my. Hot and groovy. Hot and groovy. Baila with me, baby. Bambi dambe dai. Be dambe by them by. Bambi dambe dai. Be dambe by them by. Pretend in a soca party when I begin Latin beauty. Oh yeah. Red looks, na 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 na.
Tonight is just for fun. Been dancing for so long. The air conditioned don't stop to swing, mama. Air conditioned mama. Dancing for so long, mama. Night is just for fun, mama. I hold you round your waist and do this to the face. Your heart don't stop to race. I want to get you wet, mama. Don't stop to race, mama. Prove it to the case, mama. Hold you round your
Look at what they're wearing, Rick. Wonder what they're feeling, Rick. It can cover out his rings. Must be splitting something. And them girls so daring rings. Purposely exposing rings. Pulling up the side in rings. Very tantalizing. Wow. Them y'all, them y'all, them y'all, them y'all, them hot. All they wearing is only a piece of string. Them y'all, them y'all, them y'all, them y'all, them hot. All they wearing is only a piece of string. Them y'all, them y'all, them y'all, them y'all, them hot. All they wearing is only a piece of string. Them y'all, them y'all, them y'all, them y'all, them hot. All they wearing is only a piece of string. Wow. Hey, hey, you said, whoa, hey, wow.
Mr. Killer, MTN flipper. Yeah, make them bump and keep up. When we talk about weed, we don't mean waste time. We want a girl with the waistline. West, line. You want a west, baby, walk that west, me tell you walk that west. Hey girl, some girl no have no waist at all. They cannot roll it like a ball. Some girl no have no waist at all. They cannot make it stand at all.
Sexy girl push back on something. Make me do twerk on something. Lady bumper flat on something. Make it pop on something. Make it diggy diggy damp on something. Bang ba ding ding damp on something. Brr, like a jump on something. When you ride on something, who teach you them thing like that? Like
Father, I have you. Father, I have you.
You move it that thing like that.
Father, I have you. Father, I have you.
Who teach you them thing like that?
Please help me, please. Try stop we culture in 2020. They take carnival away. No, they cannot stop we. We still jamming to we soca. Can't stop we culture. Spirit still happy. Please bring it back again. No, they cannot stop we. Still jamming to we soca. Soca, no carnival. 2021. All you don't worry. Pray to the Father, and He will bring it again. No, they cannot stop we. No virtually. No, I don't like that. I just want to see all of me partners want to take a drink in the Caribbean. So let we rebuke all them bad energy, 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 energy.
Hell the fuck yeah, Geronimo. I saw Captain. He said, Geronimo is just you and I. Everyone disappeared. I need you to know that when you're playing music, I don't have to sit here because you're not looking at me. You're looking at your computer. Just know I'm listening to you the whole time in the background. Sometimes I'm dancing in a way that I don't need everybody to see. All right?
Oh, that was good. I like that.
Just want to make sure that you know I ain't leave you. I'm listening.
We're still here. We're still here.
But
Yeah,
when
I'm
you
putting-
jamming, you jamming. You know what I'm saying?
I'm putting the comments in the section like that last song. Ooh.
Yeah, I saw you. I said, yeah, we all here. Captain, we ain't leaving.
But
We ain't going nowhere.
We jam in.
But I have to
We
like,
jamming
focus on what
still.
I'm doing because like I'll be so busy for work. I don't have time to prepare, which does it a great.
You don't
job.
need it. You're talented.
But you know, we still pull it off every Thursday.
You're literally
Yeah.
talented. Like you know what to play. And you play different when you're in a club than you do on the show. That's talent. You know how to, all right, this is what we're doing. I got to play this for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Yeah, nah, you're good. We here with
That's
you.
That's our DJ.
So listen, let me ask y'all something real quick, right? Lose on. Yo, we want to jump into another topic, or we gonna do what y'all want to do?
I say let's go after dark.
That's fine. After dark is fine.
All right, well then we should have just wrapped it up before he played.
Well, what time? Well, what's the next topic then?
So Geronimo, I can't. If we say the next topic, then we can't use it again next week.
Well, it is almost 12. So
Right.
the show ends at what time?
Last
Show's
week I
gonna
got
be at
off at
11.
I think it was 4:30 in the morning when I was done.
I was about to say, like, I'm not sure if it ends at 11 or 12, but you know.
I mean, there's no real
either way-
time.
When we were at the
Either way.
station, we had a time. When we were at the junction, we had a time.
Right.
We're on Zoom. That's up
Well,
to y'all.
I think everybody will be a little more comfortable with the after dark part. and maybe they will get more screens up on more videos up on screen, and people will be a little more free to talk instead of going through the chat. So while we appreciate our YouTube viewers, I do think it's time to go after that.
In that case, first things first, I'd like to take a shot real quick if anybody's interested. Anyone?
Yeah.
Anyone?
I'm on my way. Oh shit, whatever. It all sounds bad.
On my way is cool. If you said I'm almost there, that
No,
would
I
have
was
sounded
saying
better.
at first I was saying I'm coming. I'm like, oh wait, shit. I'm on my way. Goddamn it.
If you didn't say I'm coming more than twice, it's not. We don't take it the wrong way.
Cheers.
Yeah.
If y'all don't hurry the fuck up, I'm gonna drink.
I know Geronimo will be like, I'm not holding this for long.
I'm gonna have to work out to be holding this cup up so long.
Yeah, Geronimo, I say from now on, I don't care which one of us say it. When any one of y'all say, you want to take a shot? It's a race to see who can take the shot first. I'm with that.
It'll be Geronimo first.
No, but he has to
No
say it.
time.
Geronimo will say it. He just pours a shot, takes it. But if y'all say, yo, if you be like, yo, Lou be like, yo, let's take a shot. The first one to take the shot wins. All right. So we're about to head to After Dark. Mr. Waistline, anything you want to tell the people before we get out of here? The YouTube listeners and everything.
Yeah, if you guys like what you see, hit the like button. Definitely share it. Let friends and family know. We just want to say thank you for tuning in with us. Be careful out there and have a blessed weekend. And thank you everybody for tuning in at our live. Those on Zoom and on Facebook Live. And
YouTube. He meant YouTube.
Thank you for the correction.
That nigga drunk.
Yes,
Don't worry
Christian.
about it. He got drunk off of
The
it.
Corona beer in Hawaii is definitely stronger. They one's a drinker.
Yeah, nah, I'm just fucking with you. But I'm gonna
Well, I
say,
think he's drunk too.
Normally, it's Lou's turn, but I'm gonna just get my shit out the way. Yo, if you on YouTube right now, we about to go After Dark where shit gets live. If you like to just lurk in the back and just listen, it's all good. But then you miss out on certain topics, and you know what I'm saying. You could come in here, you ain't gotta show your face, or you can make yourself. You can say what you gotta say. You can hear what we talk about. The shit gets even more crazier than what we got going on right here, right now. So if you like what's going on now, I'd suggest, it don't have to be tonight, but one day, check us out After the Dark, man. You'll like it. It's good. All right, Lou, your turn.
So I just wanted to say thanks for tuning in. It's our 92nd episode. Also is I don't know, real quick, it's like just fuck. If you're gonna fuck long term, fuck long term. If you're gonna fuck for a short term, do whatever that fits for you. It's not your fault if you give good dick, or if you have good vagina and the person just so happens to have more feelings than what was actually in the contract or whatever. That's not your goddamn fault. Just fuck and do it safely. And also, remember, if you go broke, you can always bounce back from that. There's someone for everyone. And if you're facially challenged and you just so happen to have a vagina, you are still a good woman, and things might not go your way. Just be careful that there are a lot of ugly people out here in the world that will use and abuse you, and just, keep a head on the swivel and be careful out there and drink a lot and, and enjoy yourself, because we don't know when it's our time to go. So whatever you're doing, just, enjoy. All right, that's all I got.
In my opinion, I think that A1, Geronimo, and most of all, homegirl Lou, aka Mrs. No Filter, has answered everything. So anybody can piss on the floor. If you want to impress us, you got to shit on the ceiling. YouTube.